will have the opportunity of investing in a privacy project that is so strong that the founding team is anonymous? Will you turn them down, or will you embrace the project opportunity?
You know, for every example, there's a counterexample. I mean, Elon Musk, smokes on the Joe Rogan podcast, and nobody shorted him after that. Everybody says, well, that's his creative side. That's great. So I think that as long as the founder makes a lot of money for shareholders, they're willing to overlook a lot of the negative sides of it. I think it would be the same thing for a professional athlete. As long as he performs on Saturday night, then everybody would say, well, he's great. So I think when you look at not knowing the founder, I mean, the entire industry started with Satoshi Nakamoto. Then again, counter.
He didn't ask money from anyone, though.
It's an interesting topic because at the end he was also the largest owner of bitcoins, and he needed to have a bigger network. So he asked for the participation of people, which they did by buying some of the tokens. So I think when we looked at the Bored Ape community, nobody knew who was behind it. So the number one NFT projects in the world, we don't really know who's behind them, and therefore it continues. So it really is hard to say, which is the right directions. And I think where people based it on is, what is the performance? I mean, look at what happened a couple of weeks ago with Luna. The founder, he was known by everybody.
We don't want to think about it.
Yeah. he was liked by everybody, the founder, and that didn't help.
Well, I think going back to community, one thing that differentiates, I think, from most other companies or in sectors, when you look at the project, and there are a couple of things that I always go to the Telegram or whatever the channels, Discord, and see what the community is. It's like, well, I mean, I'm not a big fan of Reddit, sometimes it's a red flag, but still going through all the community, seeing what people honestly think about the project, I think is very important. Then you also, if the token has already launched, you want to go into Etherscan and just really see, if there's more money coming in and coming out, so just look for basic red flags for the project before, investing in it.
And both of those are wonderful examples of new tools available to anyone, any investor, to deepen their understanding and due diligence of a project.
Yeah, I think it's really important. So Hervé and I obviously disagree, but I think that you do need to get to that. Listen, you're not going to get every project. There's a lot of projects, so don't be afraid to pass. I mean, if you don't feel comfortable, if you don't have enough information, that's what we do. That's what I'm recommending. We get to know the founders. We spend a lot of time with them, and then we make a decision.
Well, thank you very much. This was fun. I learned a lot. I hope everyone participating enjoyed it too, and I am grateful for your participation and investment in educating all of us. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.